Absolutely.
Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome to this slightly strange collection of the vehicles. A quick fly over there. So yes, this is the Doom Dirigibles Tourney. I'll be putting this up probably about the same time as Amphreaks is starting to put up his stuff. The two of us between each other are doing a little from the depths tournament. We've gathered all the entries already, which I'll go over briefly in a minute. But this is mostly a bit of a thing to say, hey, it's starting. I'll put a link up to Amphreaks' channel where you'll be able to view the regular battle rounds, which he's going to be running. Also, hello, Amph.
Hello. We actually just finished the first round of pools.
Yes. So he is handling the more serious, like competitive fights. So 1v1. What was the exact rulings on it? How are we doing it? Remind me.
So the first round of pools is first to 2 wins to advance into brackets, and everyone has 3 matches, so they get 3 chances to try to make it in. And we might have it so that
Ignore this
popular
clipping.
vote can bring people back into it if they get bumped out. And then after that, it's probably going to be best 2 out of 3s for like a proper bracket fight, depending on how many we have.
Yes. So those are the main battle rounds. But I also want to announce, because I put these in the chat, but I did not explain them. I gave some cryptic clues. What rounds I'm doing, because while Amph is doing the serious rounds, also I love the face of this thing from below. I don't know if you'd seen that view, but I'm meanwhile running some goofier ones. So Amph's again doing the 1v1s. I've got 8 rounds planned. I don't know whether we'll roll. I'll just do like separate points for this for scoring the weirder stuff. But to finally announce what those actually are, so round 1 will be 2 versus 2 team fights. We're starting a bit conventional. So it will be 2 random contestants teamed up against 2 other random contestants. I think we've got an odd number, so someone might end up doubled up, or I might throw something weird in there for a bit of a joke, but we'll see what happens.
We do have an odd
1,
number.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because that's 1. Oh wait, that's 12, right?
Wait, shouldn't there be either 11 or 13?
Did this one do it twice?
Because I remember my brackets being a real pain.
Hang on. We've got 2 Wolfpacks.
Oh, do we? Yes, we do.
We've got 2. It's probably a case of one of them was named differently. We've ended up with double.
So funny. I was sitting here looking at it. It was like, wait a minute.
No, that threw me off too. Yeah, so one of them might end up doubled up. So that'll be the first one. Round 2 will be the return of the target battle from the last tournament. So the idea there'll be a flying, very heavily armored target. If you can down that, you'll win the round instantly. But your opponent is also there and might choose to shoot at you. So that's going to be a thing.
I volunteer to make you a heavy armor lead balloon.
I think I can show you what I've got. But yes, we might be able to replace it with a lead balloon. What's the one we made?
Because you actually can just make lead float. You can make the heavy armor float with helium. It's very funny.
I think it was something like this, but it might not be that one.
Well, I remember the target from the tournament way back in the day because you had to remember it was either the airborne or the space round. One of the heat missiles from Tanks' boat took out my holder, and then my submersible fell into the ocean and drowned.
Oh dear. There we go. There's the. I think that's the grounded version of it, but yes.
Yeah.
There'll be an airborne version.
This box.
Yeah. Shoot the box. Then after that, this is the one that's going to require me to build something new, which I could have done ages ago and just never got around to. It's a round I have called the Limpet Duel. It will be 1 airship versus 5 heavily armored, basically surface forts built a bit like this, that are armed with harpoon launchers. They will try to drag you to the ground, where you'll be disqualified or just crash. The winner will be the one that either survives longest or brings them down the fastest, if they do manage to bring them down. I'll probably go with in order of if you bring them all down, then it's fastest. If you bring at least some down, then it's the most. If you don't bring any down, it's longest lived.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's kind of interesting. Round 4 is budget mode. Everybody's run out of money. You'll have half starting resources, and all the armor that isn't a pleat will be replaced by wood.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm at a distinct advantage here. Most of my armor's a pleat.
Yeah. Everything else will be wood.
And it's mostly wood already.
You might be alright, yeah. Well, these bits won't be. These will be wood now, but yes. Yeah, it might work out better for some than others, but I was just going to leave it and see what people did. Round 5 will be the lifting challenge. Basically, I'm going to start strapping lead weights to you, and the one that stays afloat with the most of these lead weights is the winner.
Ooh, is this with or without engine power?
Just as is, I think. I'll just be slapping them on in build mode and just seeing which one lasts longest before you drop out of the sky.
Fair enough. I didn't know if you wanted to test like balloon buoyancy or like engine power buoyancy.
No, this will be with everything running. How well can you stay up?
Interesting.
Round 6 is aesthetics. As to be expected, there's some nice looking entries. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can look at them. There's some pretty looking ones.
And I won't name names.
Okay. 7 is yes. 7 is what I've called Fight Against the World. It will be every ship will get a chance to fight every other entry at once, including a duplicate of themselves, on an opposing team.
Ooh.
So as to see how long you can last, because I don't think any of these ships are strong enough that they would defeat all of them, including a copy of themselves by any means.
You know, minus the copy of themselves, I'd be really interested to see how long the Sel-Mounta lasts against everyone. Sel-Mounta against the world.
Yeah, and then the last one will be a free-for-all. That will be the same as I've done before, where it is just everyone gets loaded up, last one standing wins a point.
Who gets picked on by default target prio settings?
Yes. Oh, what happens to that matter if I unpause here and see what... Oh. Okay, we'll pause it there. I forgot that the music would overlap. I don't know if you could...
The creepy ice cream sound, or the ice cream track that I decided it was going to win.
That's going to be playing through all of those fights.
Okay, mine are limited to 10 seconds or so at least they're not going to sit there for too long.
That's going to be interesting. Right, on that hilarious note that I'd not considered, yeah, I think that's what we'll call the little announcement. Like I say, I'll put a link to Amp's channel. Hopefully he'll have some videos up for you all soon. They'll be on the chat, the Discord anyway, if you want to check them out. So yeah, hope to see you guys there. We already know how the first rounds have gone. So...
And I apologize in advance.
He apologizes in advance.
There were some technical issues. My Windows install may or may not have detonated. I may or may not have lost all the rules, and we may have been playing it by ear a little bit.
Yes. I'll leave you to the wonderful music as we wrap up. And it's so soothing. There's also like an ominous vibe to it that I'm not sure is coming from either of them, so
And there's the metal music.
I didn't realise that one had metal music. Oh my god. Oh, there's been a collision. I'll leave you on that wonderful note of Bowser's Castle being destroyed by an ice cream.